In this video, we will be doing some mixed practice with the product of powers rule and the quotient of powers rule. Simplify each expression below. In A, we have 6w times w to the negative 7 times w to the 5. Really what this is 6w, really to the 1, times 1w to the negative 7 times 1w to the 5. Let's multiply all the coefficients. We have 6 times 1 times 1. That's what we do, multiply all the coefficients. And then a w to the 1 times a w to the negative 7 times w to the 5. 6 times 1 is 6. And now all we need to do is add these exponents here. So it'll be times w to the 1, subtract 7, plus 5. So we end up, or we are now at 6w, and 1 subtract 7 plus 5 is negative 1. We can't leave it like this because it's a negative exponent. So that's 6 times 1 all over w to the 1. What this is really is 6 over 1 times 1 over w. My final answer is 6 all over w. Let's do B. We have 27z squared all over 3z to the negative 6. Let's work with the coefficients first. The 27 over 3 times z squared all over z to the negative 6. 27 over 3 is 9. So now because it's division, we subtract the exponents. So that's z to the 2 subtract a negative 6. We have 9 times z. This is plus. So this turns into z to the 8. Our final answer is 9z to the 8. And here is more practice. So simplify each expression below. 7x to the 2/3 times x squared times 2x to the negative 1/6. This is 7x to the 2/3 times really 1x squared times 2x to the negative 1/6. Let's work with the coefficients first. The 7 times the 1 times the 2. So 7 times 1 times 2. Let's now work with the exponents for x. So because they're multiplied, we add the exponents. So that'll be x to the 2/3 plus the 2, and then plus a negative 1/6. So we'll have 7 times 1 times 2, which is 14. And now we'll have x to the exponent. Well, let's take a look. 2 over 3 with a common denominator of 6 is 4 over 6. 2 written with a denominator of 6 is 12 over 6. And of course, adding a negative is just subtracting. So subtract 1 over 6. So that will be 14. X to 4 over 6 plus 12 over 6, subtract 1 over 6, is 15 over 6. That's not simplified, so 15 over 6, that's not simplified. So we need to divide each by 3. So divide both top and bottom by 3. So that will be 14. X, 15 divided by 3, so it'll be x to the 5. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. Doesn't look like a 6, folks, but that's a 6 there. Anyway, so it's 14x to the 5 over 2, and that's the final answer. For B, we have 33a to the 5 over 3 divided by 12a to the negative 2. First, let's do 33 divided by 12. 33 divided by 12. And then a to the 5 over 3 divided by a to the negative 2. 33 divided by 12, well, let's write it down again, but 33 over 12 has a common factor of 3. So I'm going to divide by 3 and divide the 12 by 3. And of course, it's division for the exponents. That's my quotient of powers rule. So that's a to the 5 over 3, subtract the negative 2. 33 divided by 3 is 11. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that's my coefficient, 11 over 4. It'll be a to the 5 over 3 plus 2. So now we need to get a common denominator for my exponents. So that's 11 over 4. And that will be A. The common denominator is 6. So that's 10 over 6 plus 12 over 6. And 11 over 4. We will get A to the 10 over 6, 22 over 6. And that can be simplified. So that's 11 over 4. And 22 over 6 can be simplified as 11 all over 3. And that's my final answer. Please proceed to the next video in this lesson, and thank you for viewing.